Hello and good day. Welcome back to our class. This is Teacher Oni de Guzman, and our topic for today is factoring general trinomials. General trinomials can be classified into two ways. So the first one is trinomial in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is equal to 1. And the other one is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c such that a is not equal to 1. It means that the leading coefficient is not equal to 1. So here are the steps in factoring ax squared plus bx plus c where a is equal to 1. So the first one is find two factors with a product equal to the last term, that is c, of the binomial and the sum equal to the middle term b of the trinomial. And number 2 is write the factor form of the trinomial following the pattern of x plus or minus the first factor times x plus or minus the second factor. Let's have example number 1. Factor x squared plus 7x plus 10. So the very first thing that we will do is look for the factors of x squared. So we have x times x. So since we found out that the value or the factors of x squared are x times x, we can rewrite here. So x times plus something times x plus something later on. And then, the second step is we will look for the factors of 10 such that the sum is equal to 7. Again, so the constant is 10, so this is the product, and 7 is actually your sum. So again, let's look for the factors of 10. So the factors of 10 are the following. We have 1 times 10, or 1 and 10. So if we will add this together, so this is 11. So we are not looking for the sum of 11. We are looking for the sum of 10. Next, 2 and 5. So 2 times 5 is equal to 10, and 2 plus 5 equals 7. So therefore, these are the factors we are looking for. So I can write here already plus 2, and the other one is plus 5. So therefore, the complete factored form of x squared plus 7x plus 10 is equal to x plus 2 times x plus 5. Example number 2. Factor x squared plus 2x minus 15. So again, we will factor x squared such that it is equal to x times x. So we will write this way. Second is look for the factors of negative 15 such that the factor is, or the sum of the factors is equal to 12. So we have factors of negative 15. So say for instance, if I have 1 plus negative 15, so we have the sum of negative 14. Next, negative 1 and 15, the sum is equal to positive 14. These two factors are the factors that we are not looking for. We want a sum of 2. Next one. So if I have negative 3 and 5, negative 3 plus 5 will give us 2. So therefore, these are the factors that we are looking for. So I'll write here negative 3 and negative 5. So negative 3 here and positive 5. So therefore, the complete factor form of x squared plus 2x minus 15 is equal to x minus 3 times x plus 5. Let's consider problem number 3. Factor x squared plus 6x plus 14. Again, we will factor x squared such that this is equal to x times x, and we will write the factors like this one. And number 2 is find the factors of 14. So if we will list down the factors of 14 and the corresponding sum, our objective is Look for the factors of 14 with a sum of 6. Let's list down. If I have 1 and 14, this will give us 1 plus 14 equals 15. Again, these are not the factors that we're looking for. Next, 2 and 7. So we have 2 plus 7 equals 9. Since we can no longer find the factors of 14 and the sum is equal to 6, we can say that x squared plus 6x plus 14 is a prime number. The second type of general trinomial is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. So trinomials of these forms are also have two binomial factors in which you need to consider the ax squared term, which is the first term of the trinomial, the bx term, which is the second term of the trinomial, and the c term considered as the third term of the trinomial in getting the two binomial factors. Let's move on to problem number 4. Factor 6x squared minus 5x minus 6. So observe here that a is not equal to 1. So what we will apply here is the AC method, meaning to say, get the product of the first and the last term such that 6x squared times negative 6 is equal to negative 36x squared. Then after that, we will look for the factors of negative 36x squared. We may try the trial and error. So let's look for the factors of negative 36x squared. So say for instance, if I have x times negative 36x, the sum is equal to negative 35. Again, this is not the sum we are looking for. Let's try another combination. 2x and negative 18x. However, the sum is not equal to negative 5x. So, let's move on to the next set. 3x times negative 12x. So, the sum is negative 9x. Again, this is not the sum that we are looking for. We are looking for the sum of negative 5x. So, what about 4x and negative 9x? So the sum is equal to negative 5x. So this is the sum that we are looking for. Alright, so since this is the sum, which is negative 5x, we have the factors of 4x and negative 9x. So therefore, negative 5x can be expressed as the sum of 4x minus 9x. So the next step that we're going to do is express 6x squared minus 5x minus 6. Rename negative 5x as 4x minus 9x, derived from the factors of negative 36x such that the sum is equal to negative 5x. Okay, then we will use the factoring by grouping. So if we say factoring by grouping, since I have 4 terms now, I'll regroup 6x squared and 4x. However, if this negative, meaning to say negative 9x, however, negative will become now positive. Okay. Moving on, if I have 2x as the greatest common factor between 6x squared and 4x, so I have 6x squared divided by 2x, I have 3x. 4x divided by 2x, we have 2. On the other hand, the common factor between 9 and 6 is 3, but there is negative outside. So I'll have here negative 3. So 9x divided by negative 3, or 9x divided by 3 will have 3x. However, 6 divided by negative 3, we have positive 2. Then I'll put together 2x and minus 3. So factoring by grouping, so I have 2x minus 3. Then the common factor is 3x plus 2, so this is considered as one factor. So therefore, the complete factored form of 6x squared minus 5x minus 6 equals 2x minus 3 times 3x plus 2. Let's move on to problem number 5. Factor 3x squared plus 17x plus 10. So observe that a is not equal to 1. So we can apply the AC method such that 3x squared times 10 is equal to 30x squared. The next one is find the factors of 30x squared such that the sum is equal to 17x. So let's find. Okay, if I have x and 30x, the sum is equal to 31x. Again, this is not the sum that we are looking for. So I'll move on to 3x and 10x. However, the sum is not equal to 17x. Next, 5x and 6x. So the sum is equal to 11x. Again, this is not the sum that we are looking for. I'll use another trial and error method. What about 2x and 15x? So the sum of 2x and 15x is equal to 17x. Okay, at last we found out that, okay, the factors of 30x squared such that the sum is equal to 17x. So we have 2x and 15x. So again, I'll write 3x squared plus 17x plus 10 such that I'll rename 17x as 2x and 15 plus 15x. So again, we can use the factoring by grouping. So I'll regroup 3x and 2x. I mean 3x squared and 2x, as well as 15x and 10x. So again, look for the greatest common factor of 3x squared and 2x, which is equal to x, leaving 3x and plus 2 inside as the factor, while the common factor between 15 and 10 is equal to 2. So I have now, okay, 3x plus 2. Now, I can rewrite x plus 2 as one of the factors, then copy the common factor of 3x plus 2, applying factoring by grouping. So I have x plus 2 times 3x plus 2. So therefore, the complete factor form of 3x squared plus 17x plus 10 is equal to x plus 2 times 3x plus 2. So that ends our discussion on factoring general trinomial. Again, this is Teacher Onan de Guzman. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified about my new videos. Thank you.